Hello and welcome to this introduction to the course titled Environmental Sociology. I am Dr. Satyapriya Raut. I teach Environmental Sociology in the Department of Sociology at University of Hyderabad. Dear students, today I am really excited to introduce to you this course titled Environmental Sociology. We all know that global warming, climate change, pollution, deforestation and water scarcity are some of the major environmental problems that industrial and post-industrial societies are confronting today. But have you ever thought, what are the social consequences and roots of these environmental problems? How contemporary societies respond to these environmental problems? Are environmental problems class neutral, or do they affect different classes differently? Or as indeed the question, how do the social world and the natural world interact with each other? If these are the questions which ignite your intellectual inquisitiveness, then this course, Environmental Sociology, is certainly for you. Human societies throughout history have shared an intrinsic relationship with nature. Environmental factors have always influenced human society, and human society have invariably altered the nature. However, the discipline of sociology, which emerged in the mid-19th century to comprehend the changes occurring in the Western society owing to industrial revolution and French Revolution, seems to have ignored this linkage between nature and society. It is only in the last 3 to 4 decades that a large number of sociologists have started paying attention to environmental issues, and environmental sociology has emerged as an important discipline to integrate these linkages into the social science literature. It is in this context that the present course, Environmental Sociology, aims to explore the nature-society interaction in a systematic manner. The course Environmental Sociology is designed in a systematic and logical manner for the virtual learners and will be offered in the SWAYAM platform. The course will be of 4 credits and will be covered in a 15 weeks duration. There will be 5 units and 32 modules in the course. Now let me give a brief description of the course. The course attempts to understand the social roots of environmental problems and the social responses to the present-day environmental crisis. Besides, it examines the emergence of the concept of sustainable development, environmental conflicts and movements, and various approaches to resource use and governance. It also discusses the environmental history and the rise of environmentalism in contemporary societies. The course gives due importance to environmental issues, concerns, and debates that have emerged in India and around the world in contemporary times. The objective of the course is to provide the students with a comprehensive conceptual, theoretical, and empirical background to the interaction between the social world and the natural world by way of highlighting concepts such as the environment, sustainable development, and natural resource management. After completion of the course, the students would have critically engaged themselves with different discourses of the interaction between environment and society, gained an in-depth insight on application of different theories and methodologies relevant to environment and sustainable development, and developed a wider understanding on contemporary concerns in environmental movements and sustainable resource management. The 5 different units which will be covered in the course are: Unit 1, Environmental Sociology as a Field of Inquiry; Unit 2, Theoretical Approaches in Environmental Sociology; Unit 3, Contesting Space over Nature, Environmentalism and Environmental Movement in Global and Local Perspectives; Unit 4, Governing the Nature, Natural Resource Management and Local Communities; Unit 5, Contemporary Concerns in Environmental Sociology. Unit 1, Environmental Sociology as a Field of Inquiry, will be covered in 3 weeks with 6 core modules. It will include important topics like emergence of environmental sociology, ecological critique of sociology, environment in classical sociological tradition, and environmental sociology in India. Unit 2, Theoretical Approaches in Environmental Sociology, will be covered in 3 weeks with 6 core modules. It will focus on 3 important theoretical perspectives, that is, treadmill of production, ecological modernization theory, and risk society thesis. Unit 3, Contesting Space over Nature, will be covered in 5 weeks with 10 core modules. It will include important topics like environmentalism around the world, contemporary environmental movements, global and local linkages of environmental movements, new social movements and environmental concerns, political ecology and environmental movements, Environmental movements in India, and environmental history of India. Unit 4, Governing the Nature, will be covered in 2 weeks with 4 core modules. It will include important topics like common pool resources and resource governance regimes, governing forest as common property, and governing water as common property. The last unit of the course, Contemporary Concerns in Environmental Sociology, will be covered in 2 weeks with 4 core modules, which will include important topics like environment and sustainable development, environmental democracy, environmental justice, and gender and environmental debate. Finally, let me give an overview of the evaluation and assessment pattern. The evaluation system will involve both internal assessments and the final end semester examination in the ratio of 40 and 60. There will be 3 internal assessment exams of 20 marks each, out of which 2 best marks will be considered for the final grade. The end semester examination, which will be a pen and paper examination, will consist of 60 marks. The grades obtained in the above manner will be transferred to the respective institutions. This is a brief description of the proposed massive open online course titled Environmental Sociology, which will be designed for the SWAYAM platform. The course will be offered from Department of Sociology, University of Hyderabad, one of the leading teaching, research and innovation-led universities of India. Thank you very much.